on? Coffee and donuts for grown-ups, baby. Throwback Thursday. I am the master of ceremonies. Crush the Mickey Freaking Legend, a.k.a. You're the Wise Crush. Y'all know how I get down. They call me the Grumpy OG. I just say, I am one of the realest on these YT streets, baby. That's how I look at it. One of the realest on these YT streets. My damn glasses. I'm about to have a fit. On these YT streets, baby, no doubt. What's happening? Smash the like button as you come in now. Where? Glasses, man. I'm about to have a fit. Mr. Gumbo, I'm about to have a fit, man. The motherfuckers that stole my goddamn. There they go. I got them. I'm about to have a fit. Yo, the Crush Man was about to go off already. What's happening, y'all? Woo-wee. You know? Hey, man, I tell you what. One thing I love it that we getting back to the spring weather finally. Yeah, I mean? Oh, yes. Gumbo on the BS this morning. We on the BS this morning. That's what we do, Mr. Gumbo. We be on the BS this morning on some good-ish. You understand what I'm saying? All right, you little people, you shadow dwellers, smash my like button. It's Thursday, baby. Yeah. How y'all doing? Yeah. And I'm glad it feel good today. We got some spring-like weather. You understand what I'm saying? We got the spring-like weather jumping off today. Finally, man. Past couple of days have been like mid-fall, early winter out there. And they playing with us. You know what I mean? Messing up the mood control and all that. I need that sun. You know what I mean? I need that sun. You dig me? So, if anyone messed with your sister this morning, don't hold back. You going in? All right, cool. All right, cool. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups, the best morning show on YT. The best way to wake up is to crush in your cup. How you doing if you're a stranger? Don't be a stranger. Subscribe. Come back. We here 5 days, sometimes 6 days a week, baby. I'm telling you, it's the best way to wake up. You dig me? Because I'm going to get you right. I'm going to get you right, man. And, you know, I love this throwback talk. I like throwback Thursdays. I love throwback Tuesdays because it helps me forget about what's going on currently with all this sucker-ish that's going on in the sport of boxing. But, you know, we're going to do this early. And we're going to wild out like Big Shirley on what's happening. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling kind of good, baby. The sun's out, you know. How y'all diggity doing? Yeah. Coffee and donuts for grown-ups. Where's your cup? Where's the cup, baby? Because I got to have it. Man. So Tuesday, we was talking on Throwback Tuesday. We was talking about biopics that we want to see and things like that of entertainers, singers, and so forth. And we talked about some throwback boxing too. So since it's Thursday, I want to go back into some music. Because there's so much music around. What do I know about Big Shirley and D? Well, I'll tell you what. My homie and his brother used to fight over who D's boyfriend was. And Big Shirley reminded me of every big girl in my neighborhood. What's happening? And I mean, that was a dope ass show. Dope show. Dope show. That was my show back in the day. What's happening, man? So I know about D and Shirley. You know what I mean, Mr. Gumbo? Now, some of us would have knocked D and Big Shirley down. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know some fellas don't care about the big girls. They tell you they like the big girls because they take them around the world. But that was my show, man. Matter of fact, we're going to go to sitcoms. We're going to talk about sitcoms, Mr. Gumbo, since we started out with that. And I wanted to talk about male R&B groups, because with the male R&B groups, it doesn't matter which decade, because there's always been a comparison of the male R&B groups, man. And from our parents' days up until we started understanding and listening to music. But I always loved the conversation about male R&B groups, because there was so many assembled in music history and in the entertainment period. High Five, you know what? High Five was nice. They probably was one of the most unsung and probably slightly unappreciated guys in the 90s, but High Five was nice. They didn't have a long enough run, but they was very effective. I like the kissing game, you know what I mean? But High Five definitely was nice. They just had a short run. That mean they run wasn't long enough. Smash my like button. Only got 3 likes, 21 people in here. You must be tripping. You better get these likes up before I give you this tiger uppercut. Get my likes up. Y'all know this is the best way to wake up in the morning. 22 people in here. Some of y'all need to be hitting the like. You understand what I'm saying? Hit the daggone like button. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. I ain't asking you for $1 to holler. I ain't asking you to do something strange for some damn change. I'm asking you to hit the like button because I'm a very likable guy. What's going on, Tammy? How you doing? This your first time here to Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups? Well, welcome. And just like I said, this is the best way to wake up in the morning. So subscribe to the channel. Don't be a stranger. We talk about everything on here. So the people who's coming for the first time, this is actually a sports network, but we just don't talk about sports. We talk about life and entertainment, because life is a struggle and it's a sport, a survival and the fittest. And we out here trying to fight every day to be the victor in the game of life, day in and day out. So we cover all these things, but this is a boxing-based channel, but we just not boxing biased. We talk about everything that goes on in the world. All right, so welcome to the show, and I'm gonna tell you what. Depending on what type of topic you like, I tell you what. 2 days that you may like Friday. Friday is a very hot day. Friday is called TGIF Friday, Freaky Fridays. All right, you might love Fridays. Come on Fridays too, but come every day if you like. But Freaky Friday, thank goodness Friday is a good day, and that's where we do adult talk. You know what I mean? We talk about adult things. We've been working all week and everything. The weekend come, everybody want to get faded and be different. So, we really loosen up on Fridays. Oh, you love boxing? Who's your favorite boxer, Tammy? Who you watching right now? Tammy? Let us know. We got Tammy Calvert in the building. Chantel, she said she like boxing. Who's your favorite boxer? Right now, I don't know if you're keeping up with the boxing schedule like that, but there's some real big fights that's coming up. Now, one big fight that's coming up soon is Jaron Ennis and Xander Zayas. Jaron Ennis is from Philadelphia, PA. Xander Zayas is from Puerto Rico, via New York. You know what I mean? So, yeah, let me know what fighters you like. Oh, Tammy got a vitamin short? Oh, you know who she is, Mr. Gumbo? All right, cool. All right, so like I was saying, I was talking about the male R&B groups. Definitely High Five, but High Five was, I'm going to tell you what I think what was wrong with High Five. High Five, I mean, shit, the 90s was, the 90s was airtight. You know what I mean? The 90s was super airtight. And it was so much competition in the 90s. That's what made the 90s the last of the golden era of all genres of music, especially hip hop and R&B, which is the music that most of us, our people, really gravitate to. That's the music we really like the most. But High Five was good, but they was just out there at a time where the competition was overly thick. The competition was thick. I mean, they had to deal with groups like Jodeci, Silk, H-Town, Boys II Men. So they were surrounded by all those groups, you know. Bobby Brown was still running around doing his thing as a soloist. New Edition had things going on too. And then they branched off. They was doing their own things, and they was still effective with Bell Biv DeVoe, Ralph Tresvant, and we know Johnny was always a solo guy. But I mean, How Far was nice, but like I said, man, they was in the thick of some real power hitting R&B groups, man. So I would have loved to see how far would have went. And of course, just like a lot of these R&B groups and entertainers, there's always some tragic ending to a lot of them. You know what I mean? It's always a tragic ending to their story. You know what I mean? And I really be feeling for these guys. You know what I mean? Bell Biv DeVoe was nice, man. And the thing about that, we never knew how New Edition was going to, you know, fare out, pan out after the breakup. We didn't know, but I tell you what, one of the greatest things I've seen from New Edition, and I think New Edition probably is the only group that I can think about off the top of my brain cells right now that actually was a group of, you know how many members, and they all broke down and went off, and they all did they solo careers or whatever like that, separated acts, and they all was pretty successful. Now we had other artists lead bands, lead groups, but can you honestly say that, have you seen any artists or any groups who wound up breaking up and wound up going to do their own thing, it was as successful as the New Edition members? I don't know. I don't think I can think of one right now. Now, if you guys know one, put it out there. But I don't think I can really think of anyone, any group right now that actually did what happened with New Edition. Mike Rim in the building, smash the like button. You say Bone Thugs and Harmony. We ain't get to the hip hop yet, but you can drop it right there. 8B the professional in the building. Salute TWT forever. We talking R&B Male Gruops on this Throwback Thursday. I'm only going to do 60-minute top because our brother Clarence McClain, who has the No Duck Zone podcast, he's been off, so he's coming on today. So I told him I wanted to kick it for a whole hour, and then we would go with the Clarence McClain to kick it with him on Throwback Thursday. And I know he's doing 4 boxing on his Throwback Thursday. But yeah, you got to meet Bone Thugs Harmony in the 90s. I met those guys once, man. Now listen, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't like really big on Bone Thugs and Harmony like that, but I respected those guys, and I did like some of these stuff. But I tell you what, I like those dudes' personality more than I like their music, because they was really some cool dudes. And back when I was hosting shows and stuff like that, we had come to the club where I was emceeing and DJing at, and we got them to come out when they first hit the scene before they blew up real big. This is actual facts. Yeah, so I do like those guys. What y'all got going in there? 112? 112 is nice. Now, here's the thing. Yes, let's talk about these male R&B groups, man, because at the end of the discussion, every male R&B group that we talk about this morning, at the end of the show, we're going to figure out who is the best group, or which group is the best group out of all the groups that we speak about this morning. All right, y'all with that? And I see y'all throwing the hip hop in there too. You can also. It doesn't matter, but let's try to stay in the pocket like my man Clyde Stumblefield on a 1 and just keep it on these R&B groups. I mean, because a lot of these R&B groups came in handy. You know, the statement, friends with benefits. You want a friend with benefits? Well, I'm going to tell you what, that R&B music was your friend with benefits. Help you get to the, you know what I mean? I'm about to turn the hat backwards because it's about to get crazy up in here. Smash the like button. John in the building. Oppin' LD in the building. Who we else got in here? Hola, I am from Tibet. Hey, Hey, salute to Tibet. Hey, look, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna try to say your name. I'm gonna say Hachi. Can I? Is that good enough? Is that a good pronunciation? Good enough pronunciation? Hachi. Hey, y'all, everybody say hello to Hachi. Tuning in from Tibet. Hey, man. Hey, we getting around, baby. We like Tupac. I get around, baby. You know, all around the world, same song. I really appreciate people coming in from other continents and everything. But when you come in from other continents and countries or whatever, subscribe to the channel. I guarantee you, when you come back, you're going to enjoy yourself. So we got Hati coming in from Tibet, y'all. So we doing some things. STN strong. You know what I mean? Sports Talk Network, BBO, you up in this joint? Hey, I don't know if you in, but hey, man, we worldwide, baby. I'm like Prince, international lover. Yes, yeah. So salute to Hachi, calling and tuning in from Tibet. Tammy, are you subscribing to the channel? Because I like Tammy. I'm going to get you in there. Tammy. I'm going to get you in there, all right? I'm going to get you in there, Tammy. I don't even know you like that, but I trust you like that. So, I'm extending everything I ain't supposed to extend on the first date, Tammy. Snoop Dogg, long time no see. I ain't no goddamn Snoop Dogg. Kater Scholar said, Snoop Dogg, long time no see. No, I ain't no damn Snoopy Dogg. I never knew I looked like Snoop Dogg, but I'm going to take that as a compliment. What's happening? What's happening, Kater Scholar? Where you coming in from? Said Snoop Dogg, long time no see. You must be talking about the damn song. You talking about the song. I know you talking about the song. I'm messing with you. Welcome to Coffee and Donuts for Grown Up. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Best way to wake up is the Yoda in your cup. I'm not going to keep on repeating myself. I put it on you. Listen, I brand this ish. Oh, yeah, you know, smack them around, BC. You know, we doing something over here, man. We doing something here. Yeah, have a good one. Oh, yeah, appreciate you, man. Hey, Kater Scholar. I like that name. That's a hell of a handle, too. Hey, don't be a stranger, you know. BC said, come on, man. Yeah, come on. Yeah, being a damn adult, you meek and freaking idiots. This show is called Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. I do not run a show for milk and cookies, all right? Milk and cookies for you rookies, for you little immature people. This is called Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. Know which lane that you stepping in when you come over here. Don't let my brother BC or anyone else in my chat remind your little funky behinds, okay? Did you wash your face and brush your teeth this morning before you coming over here messing with the Crush Man on Throwback Thursday? Because we going to turn this shit into Welcome to the Terror Dome if you guys don't get your act together. And trust me, you don't want to get to know me for the first time in the wrong way, okay? So let's stay in the pocket with this. I got my shades on. Don't make me have to turn the hat to the back because it's going to get real crazy. Welcome to the chat, goddammit. It's cool. I don't care how much you time me out, BC. You can do what you want. Because I think you one of my lead minds, so you do what you want. Whatever you feel as though ain't cool, you handle that. You my bro. I don't give too many chances. You see, I cut throat these jokers. You don't play no games with these jokers. I'll get them out of here. Yeah, like I said, man, with a lot of the R&B groups, man, a lot of them had sad stories. But hey, like I said, when New Edition broke down into a division, man, broke down into 3 parts, you know, solo act over here by Bobby, solo act over here by Ralph, Bell Biv DeVoe in the middle. You know what I mean? You know, Johnny was already doing his thing, and them guys still made a damn impact. I never seen an R&B group ensemble, and then they break down and be as successful and as effective as those gentlemen from Roxbell, Massachusetts. So salute the New Edition, man. They really did their thing. You want to send me some merch, Ja? I got you. What I'm gonna do? Damn. Hey, Ja, I gotta get your number, or I'm gonna email you so you can get my email. I'll rock it for you, Ja. I appreciate that. Yeah, Bobby was the most successful in Mike. Yeah, in Mike. Johnny killed. I mean, Johnny was a killer ever since what, 83? You know, Johnny was a killer, but yeah, when they broke up, man, that damn Bobby and like he said, Michael Bibbins, because Mike put together Bell Biv DeVoe. He came to Philadelphia, grabbed Nate, Wanye, Sean, you know what I mean? Nate, Wanye, Sean, and Mike. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Bibbins was doing his thing, man, and you know that Bell Biv DeVoe thing hit kind of good too. You know, because we was around those times when, you know, we was getting into a new craze of fashion, you know, wearing the hats, you know, you got the tags on your hats, you see what I'm saying? You know, the crisscross era. You see what I'm saying? So they had a hell of a gimmick behind them, and it worked very well for Ronnie DeVoe, Ricky Bell, and Michael Bibbins, man. So they really did their thing, man. I mean, they hit hard. And we know Bobby, man, Bobby, when he first went solo, man, this dude, now, he had his first album, King of the Stage. It was so-so. It had a couple songs on there. A lot of y'all don't know about that, and y'all be fronting like y'all really, quote-unquote, New Edition fans, and they ain't even coming at the males. I'm coming at the females. They be talking about they, quote-unquote, die-hard New Edition fans, and when I be asking these little hot pockets, hey, what was, the name of Bobby Brown's first debut album? They don't even bring up King of the Stage, most of them. They go right into Don't Be Cruel album. No! He had an album out before that called King of the Stage. Now, I mean, he had that song called I Need a Girlfriend, and I want her right now. Touching, kissing, holding you tight, never letting go. I need a girlfriend. Yeah, y'all remember that song about B. Brown? You don't know music with your capping asses. Don't you ever come over here trying to talk music with me, and you're a female, and you didn't know that Bobby Brown, when he first broke up for New Edition, he had an album called King of the Stage, and your little hot pocket, fly little cutie, thick, slim, curvy, whatever size it is, groupie didn't know that? Babyface, oh my gosh, man. Well, since we talk about groups, we're gonna bring up the Dells. You know what I mean? Because Babyface was a part of the Dells. Only think of you on 2 occasions. What's that? That's day and night. Yeah, I go for bro if I can't be with you. Only you can make it right. Come on, y'all. We have mother making freaking karaoke on Throwback Thursday up in this goddamn ish. I know I can't sing, motherfucker. You ain't got to remind me. Now, I can sing, rap, and dance in just one show, but that don't mean I can sing good. I probably can rap good, probably can dance good. The singing part, yeah. I think, you know what? I think that's the beautiful thing about singing. You know, when people can't sing, and you know, they singing songs that they love and like and everything, man. We be sounding crazy, but sometimes we all have a good day with our non-singing behinds. And I ain't just talking about when you be in the bathroom singing, because you know, them bathroom walls make everybody sound like a damn singer. If you want to record a song and make a song that sound like you really can sing, you ain't need no auto-tune. Go to the bathroom and sing it, because the acoustics in there did something for your raggedy ass voice like mine. Cause my old rugged voice, I go in the bathroom and start singing right now, I'ma sound like John or goddamn Lil G from Silk. I can't sing. What we got, Babyface is the big deal. Yes, the Dells was the shit, man. They you know, because every time I close my eyes, I think of you. No matter what the season is, I still love you. Sing along, God damn it, with all my heart. That was the shot. some kind of hip-hop. Hey, what's up, Verma? How you doing? Welcome to Coffee and Donuts for Grown Up. Smash the like button, like, share, and subscribe. We're talking music. We talking Throwback Thursday, R&B Male Gruops. I know y'all gonna throw the hip-hop in there because you can't help yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, but man, I'm trying to tell you. Yes, Uncle Cass in the building. Salute to Uncle Cass. Make sure y'all take y'all no-unboxing asses to class at 2 p.m. with Uncle Cass. I ain't talking about the ones who do know. I'm talking about the ones who don't know. You know what I mean? At the 7, hey, can you do backflip? Yeah. I used to be a dancer. It was cool for them asking that. Tammy deleted that. Tammy said, "Get that ish out of here." Krabby was timed out too. He asked, "Could I do a backflip?" I actually can. I used to be a professional hip hop dancer. I can. I can't do no backflip now. The only thing I'm flipping, you don't even want to know the only thing that I'm flipping these days, because this ain't that. Today ain't that time. Today ain't the day for that type of show. You understand what I'm saying? I might not be doing no somersaults or front semis or back semis, but I'm doing some flipping. It just ain't me that's doing the flipping. Now, I'm going to stay on cold. Tomorrow's Friday. Then you can get all that on TGIF. Thank goodness it's Freaky Friday or it's Friday. Y'all know it. Y'all know how y'all doing Fridays, man. But look, I see y'all getting smacked it around because y'all don't know how to act. We got Brick Rip Saw coming in here. You know, we gonna make you famous over here. Y'all trolls come over here. We're going to make you famous. And see, my peoples want me to stay within the show instead of taking time to snap on y'all, because I really snaps on y'all myself. So I got the chat effing y'all up, because really I would destroy you and you would never troll anybody else again. Trust me, I done buried some damn trolls. So I'm gonna let the people handle you. Just let y'all know. Y'all stepping in the danger zone when y'all come over here messing with us. We ain't one of those joints you can get shit off and everybody's gonna laugh at you. Listen, I will make you famous. We will make you famous. Over here, we will make you famous like famous Amos cookies, and you ain't gonna like the way you get baked, so you better come over here right. Okay? I don't give a damn how funny you think you are. You will not be the funniest mother effer over here. You would not get the biggest laugh on here. Okay, so if y'all here for the first time, please just fall in suit and get down with the get down, or your ass will get laid down and laid out. All right? Thank you. Don't make me have to make this goddamn announcement again, because I'm going to tell the chat to stop chopping your heads off, and I'm going to fuck y'all over real bad. I'm going to make you go bang your head against the wall. I'm going to make you go argue with your wife and everything. Trust me, I do it every time they mess with me. So, excuse me, let me get back to my professionalism. Uncle Cass in the building. We talking R&B groups, and we got some new idiots in here, and they coming at the wrong time. This ain't the time of day. I'm gonna make a day for where I just want all you damn trolls to come on my show in the morning, and I just Bruce Lee every last one of y'all asses, since y'all like so much attention. Made my night. Love you, bro. What's up, Jake? What's happening? Hey. Yo, C-Man, and like I said, hey, y'all, at 8 o'clock, let me see what time my brother going on. We going over to the No Duck Zone podcast at 8 a.m. sharp, because my brother C-Man got the day off. He's been missing, and we've been missing him because he's working hard, so we don't get the No Duck Zone podcast like we normally do at the Coffee and Donuts goes off. So at 8 a.m. sharp, we're shutting down, and we going over to C-Man. You said 7:30? Oh shit, you're going on in a couple minutes. All right, so listen, y'all. So C-Man Ruffin, everybody. My man Clarence McClain is doing his No Duck Zone podcast at 7:30. So I'm gonna run for it to 7:45, and I'm going right over there with my man Clarence McClain. I'll be over there at 8 o'clock. I'll be there at 8 o'clock. I'm gonna let you get warmed up, and then we coming over there at 8. All right, we be there at 8. Yes, enter at your own risk over here. Enter at your own risk over here, y'all. Y'all got y'all coffee, y'all got y'all donuts, y'all got y'all roll up. Let's blow up, man. R&B groups. Now see, I was trying to be patient, and I wanted to see what y'all was gonna put up there. So I know y'all been putting up a lot of R&B groups from the 90s. Well, I'm about to bang y'all upside the head. I'm about to go there. The Temptations. I'm going there because I'm tired of playing with y'all. Y'all playing around a little too much. I'm really about to open this conversation up. The Temptations, the mighty, mighty Temptations. One of the most talented group of voices ever heard in mankind. I'm going to say it again. One of the most talented, if not the most talented group of male vocalists of all time. Because with the mighty, mighty Temps, they all could sing. Every last member, from all the originals to the ones who came afterwards, they all could sing. Sad thing about the mighty, mighty Temptations, the entire story, each and every member, their story, their demise was so sad. So when people talk about the Temptations, sometimes we get flared up in emotions because, not because just the music, but the story behind every single individual that was ever a part of the Temptations is very, very sad. But these men was talented. They was mean, and they can sing, man. These guys can sing their behinds off. Your New Editions and all that don't exist without the Temptations. I must say the Temptations is the godfathers of these R&B groups. They are the father of these R&B groups that we crave about and we love so much. Outside the mighty, mighty Jackson 5 was just a bunch of, brothers who was teenagers down to preteens. But man, when you talk about R&B, the Temptations, like I said, you wouldn't have all these groups from the 90s and so forth because of the Temptations. They not the only one that get that credit. Because like I see the Four Tops in there, which is something I need to see a dialogue on. It's the Four Tops. And that's another thing, right? We seen movies about the Temptations a few times, but I never seen a movie about portraying any of the earlier male groups. Never seen a movie about the Spinners. Never seen a movie about the Four Tops. Never seen a movie about the Mad Hatters. We need a movie about Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, which I think would be dope. I still listen to the Ozzy Brothers, and I don't care if anyone has, I don't know if anyone has more hits. Let's get into it. Now we talking. Now the hat is about to go to the back. Smash the like button. R&B groups, male R&B groups, Ozzy Brothers, OGs. Now what some people may not know, right? The Ozzy Brothers been around for a minute. The Ozzy Brothers been around since what, the mid-60s? If my memory correct, follow me. The Ozzy Brothers been around since the early 60s. Indeed. So, hell yeah. Mint Condition, New Edition. We saw my New Edition, Josh. Joe, to see y'all drop them in there. I smoked the joint afterwards and felt guilty. Hold up, Vermin. Hey, Vermin, subscribe to the channel, Vermin. Gerald and the Leverts. Oh, my God. Y'all dropping them. Y'all dropping them. Come on, drop it. I'm gonna make sure I keep up the speed. Y'all making me work. Y'all making me work. Hold on. I'm there. Hold on. I gotta get this donut right. Gotta get the donut right. Gotta get the donut right. There we go. There's the donut. Smash the like button. High five. Yeah, we talked about high five. Now we gonna talk about the Ozzy brothers. Hey, brushy one sting. You got you one. Snap Dog. What's up? He said Snap Dog. Hold on. Don't do it yet, y'all. Who is Snap Dog? Welcome to Coffee and Donuts from Grown-Ups. But I'm asking you a question. Who's Snap Dog? Because if you coming over here to be funny, I'm about to snap on your ass, dog. Who's Snap Dog? Come on, man. Y'all got to come over here and get into the content. Don't come over here being funny because you're not going to win. You're just not going to win. A Detroit rapper. He's a Detroit rapper. Oh, Snap Dog is it? We ain't talking about no goddamn rappers. We talking about singing, man. What's wrong with y'all? I can tell y'all don't get no coochie. Y'all don't have no passion. Y'all don't have no affection. I see why y'all can't keep a woman. I see why y'all woman complaining. We talking about R&B music. You coming over here talking about Snap Dog and all this. And what the hell is wrong with y'all? Hey, learn and listen. Snap Dogg also box. He's a famous rapper. Oh, Snap Dogg or Snoop Dogg? All right, listen. If you want to throw rappers down there, you can, but we talking about R&B music. You don't know nothing about love music? You don't know nothing about music that, help you get, your friend and benefit in the mood? That's what we talking about. We talking about R&B Male Gruops, man. You come in and talk about Snap Dogg, Mad Dog 2020, Junkyard Dog, and all that, Cat Dog. We ain't talking about none of that right now. We're not talking about none of that right now. What's wrong with you people? Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. The best way to wake up is to crush man in your cup, and these people wake up crazy. I'm gonna have to start wearing a white jacket on Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups, y'all. I mean, what I'm supposed to do? Godzilla, yeah, time them out, baby. Yeah, I was every day smoking weed without nothing, and I smoke in the morning and the night, living in the street only with a blunt. Damn. Hey, scammer, salute to you. Y'all get your asses spanked. Y'all better stop coming over here and messing around. My family don't play. So you was just walking around smoking your ganja. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I know people that does that, and really that's all they do. Literally, nothing else. Smoke their ganja. So we was talking about the Ozzy brothers. Y'all threw the Ozzy brothers out there. Like I said, the Ozzy brothers been around since the mid-'60s, man. And did you guys know that Mr. Biggs, a.k.a. Ron Ozzy, is hitting towards the 90 mark, y'all? Did you guys know? I'm going to say this again. Was you guys aware that Ron Ozzy, Mr. Smooth Crooner, man, his voice is something else, man. Oh, I wish I could sing like Ron. I wish my talking voice was his singing voice. Did y'all know that Ron Ozzy's about to be 86 years old this year? The man looks great. The man looks great. Let me just stop there for a second. The man looks great. I know most of y'all did not know that Ron Ozzy was up in his mid-80s. The only one on here right now that I could truly say that probably knew that is Uncle Cass, Mr. Gumbo. Drew Hill would know if he was in here. The rest of y'all, I'm doubting y'all just a little bit. Don't get mad at me, y'all. Don't beat me up. You thought he was 70, right? And you know his the baby brother, Ernie Ernie is 75. So I always thought that Ron and Ernie, being the two younger brothers, I thought they was more close in age. But goddamn, Ron got 10 years on Ernie. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The Ozzy brothers been around, baby. And Ron Ozzy is 85 years old. And like Josh said, man, he thought the man was just 70. He looks damn near just about 20 years younger than what he does. So, shit. Yeah, he definitely does, man. He look about 15, 20 years younger than what he is. And this is how it is when you take care of yourself. What's going on? Hold on, y'all. I gotta get this Yeah. So you mean, so hold up. Now, let's go deep with this. Let's go deep with this now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. We gotta go deep with this. We gotta go deep with this. All right. Let's stop here. So, Ron Ozzy, 85 years old, right? Now, mind you, In Between the Sheets was not that long ago. Wasn't that long ago. So, when Ron was making In Between the Sheets, the man was in his mickin' frickin' 60s, y'all. Ron Ozzy was in his damn 60s when they came out with In Between the Sheets. Now, let me ask everyone in attendance a question. Who would think that someone in their 60s will be putting together a song like that? Now, In Between the Sheets, let's just be honest. It don't sound like it's for the older folk. You know what I mean? In Between the Sheets sound like it's for everyone that's still in a prime years of sexing. You know what I mean? You wouldn't think a man damn near 70 years old singing a song called In Between the Sheets. Laying wood to them PYTs too. Mr. Biggs and R. Kelly did something with him. Goddamn, shout out to R. Kelly, man. Shout out to R. Kelly, man. Goddamn, and Ron Ozzy was slamming all the PYTs. Ron Ozzy might as well should have made a remake to Michael Jackson's. Mr. Biggs was doing the... Man, what? Yeah, he kept a younger tenderoni, you know? After him and my girl, that fine old school, Angela Winbush, man. After they broke up, and Angela Winbush, you know, she's a golden cougar, but man, she was keeping us up tight, y'all. But damn, I mean, the Ozzy brothers was giving us music, you know, and his music sounded was just like for our time. You know what I mean? So when we was in the bag of R. Kelly in the public announcement, the Jodeci's, the goddamn Silks, you know what I'm saying? The Ozzy boys was around. And they wasn't just catering to the older crowd, their age bracket. They was appealing to us. We in our 20s back then. We're in our 20s. You know? And like I said, they've been around they got over 50 years. They're in their 60 years in the business top. I know Uncle Cass know it a little better than I do. That's how long the Ozzy brothers been around to counting. They got over a century in the business. And like I said, you know, when we hit the 20, 21 mark, we hit our 20s, we had our groups that was our age. But these men who was old enough to be the groups that we was coming up with, fathers and some of them damn near grandfathers, and still was able to make music that coincide with the young love music of that era is amazing. Now, how many old school groups you can say that about? There's not too many. The Ozzy Brothers is one, and I got another golden R&B group that been around, and they was always older than our era. Shout out to the Whispers. Shout out to the Whispers, the smoothest R&B group of all time. The smoothest and the coolest and the most debonair R&B group of all time. And I'm telling you, the Whispers put everyone in a loving mood. You say I'm high as fuck? No, I ain't high as fuck. I ain't even buzzed off of this, Vermin. I look like I'm high as fuck. I am high, but it's not this. You know, it's not this. Vermin, but salute to you. I have a strong natural high. You know what I mean? Wu-Tang Clan. All right, we not to that part yet, Vermin. You learn some love music. We'll get there. You know what I mean? Hey, but just think about that. So the Whispers, the Ozzy Brothers, in the time when we was coming up, these old school men was still coinciding with our era with the young groups. I'm trying to tell you. He said the Ghetto Boys. Only if the Ghetto Boys made R&B music. Can y'all picture that? Imagine the Ghetto Boys trying to make R&B music. After the Whispers concert, you going home and getting busy. Man, I got busy in the parking lot after the Whispers, Unc. You heard what I said? I wound up getting busy in the parking lot after the Whispers, Unc. Listen, they don't understand it. They ain't never went to a Whispers concert. Whoa. Said, just do it, man. You want to respond? What I'm asking? Hold up. Ghetto Boys, what about the Ghetto Boys, Verma? I'm not going to ignore you, my man. What about the Ghetto Boys, Verma? Just do it, man. Hold on, let me go back. You want to respond? What you asking? Yeah, go ahead, Verma. Go for it. You all good, man. Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah. Well, I'm not high as fuck. Wu-Tang Clan, you talking hip-hop, but it's good. Verma is crazy. Hey, Verma, I fucks with you, Verma. Verma off the hook, y'all. Verma, hey, yeah, let's welcome Verma to the Coffee and Donut family, man. R&B is the new funk. Hey, now, Verma, hold up, Verma. I want to stay in pocket, but listen, I'll tell you this. Verm, now, it sounds like you into funk music and hip-hop. Like, we could talk that too, but I got to stay with this morning's subject. You know what I mean? I don't want to switch it up, you know, because sometimes us as content creators, sometimes we'll wind up talking about something totally different that's not the thumbnail. You see what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying, Verm. I get what you're saying. I appreciate it. You're not doing anything wrong. You've been the nicest guy this morning besides one other person, because you still here and ain't nobody chop you off. So you pretty dope, man. So I'm messing with you, man. And you coming in from Tibet and all that. I appreciate it. Don't be a stranger. A piece of me song are making trouble looking right at the album. Hey, Verm, you on right now too? Verm on right now too. Verm telling me he high as fuck too. He was paraphrasing. All right, light it up. Sip it up, y'all. Yeah, classic soul, Maze. Oh my gosh. Philadelphia's own Frankie Beverly and Maze, man. Oh my gosh, man. Frankie Beverly and Maze did nothing but make love and happy music. Vacay in the building, the sexiest voice, the most delightful voice on YouTube. All right? Vacay, so people hear your voice and they like, man, her voice is, you know what I mean? Some people are, how she look? No, you don't need to know how she look. Subscribe to her goddamn channel and check her the F out. That's all I got to say. Hey, damn, Crush, you heard who that talking? How she look? She don't look like she near your ass. That's how she look. She look like she ain't nowhere near your asses or worrying about your ass. These guys is crazy. Yo, and Maze, longevity in the game, man. Frankie Beverly, man. But I tell you what, hey, one of my favorite songs by Frankie Beverly and Maze is Southern Girl. Southern Girl. Man, I love me a Southern Girl. I wish I had me a Southern Girl. Because I need some true hospitality. Because I'm getting tired of these up north women. They don't know how to act. Thrill in the building. What's up, Thrill? I need me a Southern Girl. Yeah, I ain't show them the picture, VK. If I show them the picture, they only heard your voice. I can't show them the picture, VK. They gonna go crazy. I know you a Southern Belle, VK, babe. I know you is, girl. I know you is. Ting-a-ling-a-ling. Ting-a-ling-a-ling. Look, we not doing this, y'all. Smash the like button, man. Smash the like button. Yeah, man. What's up, Sensei? How you doing? New emo, y'all like that. Welcome to Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. Don't be no stranger. We always playing the zone of danger over here, baby. Like, share, and subscribe. Let them know this is the best morning show. The best way to wake up is coffee and donuts in your cup. It ain't Folgers, it ain't Maxwell, it ain't Starbucks, it ain't Wawa, it ain't 7-Eleven, it ain't none of that ish y'all be talking about. Espresso, this, that, and the other, man. I'm the best thing happening. You're gonna have to get, y'all better get me in a coffee bean version. Can you imagine the Crush man with his own strand of coffee? Can you imagine Yoda with his own strand of coffee? Hey, Verm, did you subscribe? Hey, shout out to Verm. I appreciate you coming through. Hey, Verm, subscribe to the channel, bro. And come back. We here 5 days, sometimes 6 days a week. Hey, man, everybody give my man Verm a shout out, man. Calling them from Argentina, baby. Hey. Subscribe to the channel, Verm. Come enjoy the crew, man. I do this 5-6 days a week. We appreciate you. And shout out to everybody from Argentina. And also, Verm, I know you was talking music, but Argentina got some good fighters that come out of Argentina too. So come back when we doing boxing talk and build with us, man. You know, shout out to Argentina. Straight here from the filthy Philadelphia, YTBC streets. We internationally zoned. We internationally zoned, people. Hit the like button. What you looking at me for? Yeah. Mind your business. Yeah. Now, let's get back to this good old male R&B talk. Now, I said, you know, the whispers of Frankie Beverly and Maze. I seen something about Levert, Gerald Levert. Oh, man, so why not? The OJs and Levert, which, you know, Daddy Levert was a part of the Mighty OJs, which was some bad dudes. The OJs was bad, man. Them dudes can sing. Especially, you know, Eddie Levert and the guy Walter Williams, I think his name. They the ones that did most of the lead singing, but those dudes can sing they behinds off, man. Oh man, what was that song by the OJs? I'm gonna miss you, Brandy. Yeah, Brandy was that song by the OJs. Talk about his dog. You know what I'm saying? What else about the OJs? Of course, For the Love of Money. You know what I mean? They had some mean songs. Let Me Make Love to You, Baby. My goodness. Listen. I knew how the grandmoms, the uncles, and the aunts, and the mom and dad, they get into, you know, altercation. They go turn on that goddamn song by the OJs, and then they make love. Let me make love to you, baby. What they say, what they say through a hill, I won't hurt, I'll be ever so gentle. Dun, 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 dun. Girl, I'm counting on you. Oh, man, see, Thrill Hill, I know, OG, I know. Man, them dudes can sing they asses off. You know, it's another song by the OJs, is my shit. Dun, dun, Loving you has made my life much sweeter, baby. Ever since I got you, everything is all right. I need my old heads, I need my OGs to sing along. Ooh, kissing you. What? Hey, Josh. Hey, my wildcat. You know how we do over here. Oh, no. Do it, Unc. Hey, Unc, I say do it. Do it. Do it till you satisfied. Well, do it. Do it. Do it till you satisfied. Hey, Unc, go. Hey, Unc, that's what coffee and donuts is for, baby. Everybody put a 7 in my chat because I get you in the mood to make you go make love to somebody. I'm a bad boy, man. Hey, man. You know, hey, Crush is a bad boy, man. Hey, yo, listen. Y'all motherfucking freaking, y'all better put a 7 in my goddamn chat. There go my brother. You heard what Unc said? He said, nephew, you about to make me go wake up my wife. At Yoda is the real deal, baby. The force is with me, goddammit. I make you want to go love on somebody. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world or this moment a better if you can. Man, I tell y'all what, I know y'all can't wait until Friday for, hey, with that being said, I know the rest of these people can't wait until Friday. Yo, Cam, what's going on, bruh? I know, Cam, I know what you doing. Hey, listen. Uncle Cam, don't waste the gas. Go tick, 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 tap that. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, man, this is crazy. Hey, yo, smash my like button. Hey, bro, we got new folks. We international, Cam. We got people joining from Argentina, Tibet. Oh, man, we got them coming, baby. Oh, this is active, you know. Harry Allen style, you know. Man, I'm telling you, talking this good old male R&B music, man. And that goddamn OJs, I'm telling you. Go get y'all some right now. I know one person that's not here that probably was here the whole time and never checked in and probably getting it in. Do y'all know who I'm talking about? Hey, Josh, look around. Who's not here and you haven't seen here, but they probably listening, and because of what we talking about, that's why they ain't tap in. They went to go tap out. Excuse me. Who y'all think I'm talking about? Somebody is missing. You know this person like these type of talks. Who missing, y'all? There's a few people missing, but there's only one culprit I can be talking about. She gonna get me. She gonna get me. I ain't gonna even say her name. She know I'm talking about her. She gonna get me later. She gonna get me later. How about the Manhattans? What y'all know about the Manhattans, man? Huh? The Stylistics, Philly's own. Blue Magic, the Delphonics, the Intruders. Huh? I'm telling you, male R&B groups are so talented and airtight with it. The Gap Band, you know, a.k.a. the Wilson Brothers, Charlie Wilson and his brothers. I got one for y'all 90 cats. I got one for the 90 groups. Hey, you can't forget today. You can't get the Rude Boys. Hold up, he said, I fart liquid, man, for the last 2 days. Soap tips to help. All right, Iceman. What's up, Iceman? Hey, thanks for coming over to the channel. Subscribe, Iceman. So listen, y'all, and I got some medical field people up in here too right now. So listen, Iceman is here for the first time. He said he farting liquid for the last 2 days. Soap tips to help. All right, so if you've been farting liquid for the last 2 days, it sounds like that you have the case of the runs, and I'm not talking about a marathon. It sounds like because your stool is loose that you have diarrhea. Lakeside is the truth. Trying to help Iceman out right now. Iceman got the runs. Iceman, you've been having diarrhea for the past 24 hours. Normally how you do that, well, if you can't get to the bathroom in time and it's running loose, you're gonna have to put on an adult pamper or adult diaper. I see you on Lakeside was really R&B and funk. Yes, they was R&B and folk. Come along and ride on a fantastic voice. Yeah. We're in the direction of this cool shit. And you were under our command. So what you should do is take a lesson too, so you can understand. Whoa, we want to be. Yeah, hey, you got me rolling. I tired, bro. It was 32 horrible hours for me. Diaper is a good solution. 32 hours, yeah. And try to drink. You got to be on a fluid diet right now too. With that, so make sure you're drinking a lot of alkaline liquids to help flush that out. Iceman, to flush out the diarrhea, because you're gonna have to put electrolytes back in your body. Like might have to drink a Gatorade or something like that. Immature job. Oh yeah, Marcus Houston and those guys, man. They was alright, man. You know, Immature was nice. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hey, Tay Brown, all hell the queen of MMA in the queen of New York State and City. What's up, sis? TWT sis, what's happening? Immature was nice, and I tell you what, Ja, honestly, I like Immature music better when they was younger than when they got like in their mid and late teens. I think they earlier music, they pre-teen and early teen music was better than their music when they got in their mid and late teens. That's just my honest opinion, but they was fire. Yeah, Immature was that ish, man. They really was that work, man. There's no hate over here. Regardless of the weird things that, you know, Marcus got into with B2K and all that other stuff. No, Immature was nice, man. Yeah, IMX was cold. I think and it's crazy because I wasn't in on a debate, but I was listening to somebody's little radio show, and they was having a debate about the young boy groups, and they said out of IMX, ABC, and you know, and the boys and all that. They was really that was a very interesting debate, and I was just listening the whole time. And two people came up with the argument for Immature, and they took that, in my honest opinion. You know, how they laid it out to convince everybody that they was Immature was more talented and better than ABC, the boys, and all that. Yeah, they made a very logical statement on it. And they got some low-key classics. Yeah, Immature got some classics, man. They really got some classics all the way through until these guys broke up, but they definitely was doing their daggone thing. Yeah. They got some joints. I can't remember the name of this one song that they made, but it sampled the beginning of Can't Hide Love. They sampled the beginning of that. Yeah. Immature was nice, man. Yeah, I had Immature in effect, you know. Yes, I did. The Rude Boys was nice. Yeah, the Rude Boys was nice. Oh, what about the two big boys? What was the name of the two big guys that sung? And it was just a two-man group. what was those guys' name? Oh, man. It was two of them. Help me out, y'all. And these two guys was out back then in the 90s around when Today and the Rude Boys and those guys was around. It was two, Living Large. That's their name. Who remember the two big guys, Living Large? Mm-hmm. Who remember those two guys? Living Large, it was two big guys, know what I mean? And they can sing. I forgot the little hit that they had. Know what I mean? Because going back to the group Today, y'all know Big Bub had went solo. Big Bub was all right, man. I'm telling you that those groups in the 90s was, hey, man, can't get enough of that. Yeah, I'm getting y'all right now, yeah, huh? He Living Large. Today, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, Portrait, you had Portrait back out there. Here we go, going through the same thing. Yeah, Portrait was out back then, huh? UNV, United Nubian Voices. Something's going on. Yeah. Y'all remember that? I'm falling out of love with you, and I don't know what to do. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, UNV, United Nubian Voices. Yeah, I'm getting y'all now. Huh? What was the other guys? The group that Bobby Valentino came from. He was with, what was the name of the group that Bobby Valentino was in? They had a nice little song, too. Oh, man, there's so many dope groups, man. So many dope groups. So many. I'm losing y'all. Yo, what's going on, GH? We talking male R&B groups, man. We on Throwback Thursday, so, you know, we was sitting here shooting them out. As you can see, we spoke on a lot of things this morning on Throwback Thursday on male R&B groups. You know what I mean? We talk about the Ozzy Brothers, the Temptations, so many groups. Now, I didn't got them quiet, right? See, they was hot for a minute, GH. Listen to me, GH. Forget everybody else. They was hot. They was rolling for a minute, right, GH? And you know what Yoda do? Showstopper. I start throwing some male R&B group names out there, and they stuck. I ain't get no damn response, GH. These dudes they ain't told me yet that they remember the group Today. They ain't told me nothing about the Rude Boys. They ain't told me nothing about Living Large. We talked about the Whispers. Oh, GH, the Whispers. Listen, and the Whispers ain't even in my age bracket. They older. You see what I'm saying? But man, listen, like Uncle Cass said, at the Whisper concert, you gonna run home and get busy. I told Uncle Cass worse. I was worse than that, man. Man, one of my exes went to a Whispers concert. We didn't wait till we got home, GH. We was right in the parking lot with it. Right in the parking lot. Yeah, we had to get it a warm up before we got home. The Whispers will definitely get you in the mood. Man, if you got ED, go listen to the Whispers. Go listen to the Whispers and drink some beet juice and you'll be out. You be ready to go. See, the crush be helping y'all out. Yeah, you remember Living Large? Oh, you remember everybody except Living Large? Yeah. They had a short joint. It was just too much stiff competition, but they was around. So if you having ED problems, if you having blood flow problems, men, turn on the Whispers and eat some beets or drink some beet juice and you going all night. Damn, GA said main ingredient. They don't know nothing about the main ingredient, man. Now, I know Uncle Cass and Thrill Hill know about the main ingredient. Mr. Gumbo know about the main ingredient. Main ingredient was that work, man. Growing up listening to main ingredient, I think I got one of my first dry humps to some main ingredient. I'm being honest with y'all. I said I got one of my first dry humps to the main ingredient. I'm just being honest, okay? I'm from Philly. I have no filter on keeping it reality. That's just how I get down. We talked about Frankie Beverly and Maze too. That's another group from Philly, GH. GH know it. See, GH got children. So GH know what type of music to put on to get in the mood. Now, I mean, don't think he just know about fighting and boxing and stuff. Tell him, GH, you're a lover and a fighter, homie. We lovers and fighters. Hey, let them know, GH. Shit, got the game twisted like a twister. What's wrong with y'all? If the whispers don't get you right, ain't no hope. If the whispers don't get you right, something's wrong with both of y'all flows. There's something wrong with his blood flow, and there's definitely something wrong with our water faucet. They got a problem. Yeah, what? The whispers, you getting it. You getting it from the whispers. Any song by the whispers. And for everybody that like chocolate girls, there you go. Oh, chocolate girl, chocolate girl. I can tell, GH, I can tell, GH, you straight. If I wasn't even familiar with you a drop, and I just look at you, I can tell, like, he don't mess with women his age, and he don't mess with women younger than him. I can tell, bro. I can tell. You see what I'm saying? And you have that, you have a maturity level to where it attracts older women to you. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, so you gravitate to older women gravitate to you because you have that natural, rare maturity to you, my guy. Yeah, I mean, and you're a young OG too. You know what I mean? You're a young OG too, so that plays a part all in that. That's why you be working out with the older woman that you had in your life. You know what I mean? We're gonna leave it there. Heat wave, come on, man, mind-blowing decision. Huh? Mind-blowing decision is that work. What? Happiness, togetherness, lovingness, foreverness, what? Y'all would say, the one was blessed with peacefulness. Huh? And y'all know the ultimate heat wave song. Y'all know the ultimate old school heat wave song. Man, heat wave that work, and very talented too. Very talented group of men. The two lead singers was brothers. Always and forever. Hey, yo, every time, listen, y'all, whenever I hear this song now, no matter where I hear this song, whenever I hear Always Forever, it brings two things to my head. On this side, I'm thinking about the old school music commercial. No, hey, let me borrow that. No, brother, you got to get your own. Now, I mean, when they was putting together the compilation love song joints, so every time I hear Always Forever, I think about that commercial. You know you got some age on you. If you remember the goddamn R&B music collection commercial. You know what I mean? So that, and then that mother making freaking Martin Lawrence on House Party when he was slow dragging with the girl and he's singing the song. You know, make me want to sing to you. Always and forever. Yeah, man. So every time since the movie came out and all that, in that commercial, whenever I hear the song, I think about those two things. Martin Lawrence and I forgot the name of the company that used to do the music, the various album joints. Uncle Cash, you cracking up, you know it's the truth, man. I know y'all seen those commercials. If you ain't never seen those commercials, what part of the U.S. Fifth of America you live in? God damn it. No, you know, it's just like when somebody want to come over and borrow Jerry Butler. Thrill Hill said Jerry Butler. Now, I'm going to tell you something. That's a little too out my reach, a little bit far, as you know. But yes, Jerry Butler. You remember them joints? Come on, man. Everybody ordered them joints, and then everybody would put down a false information so they can get the joints and they got to pay it back and all that. You know, you can buy all the music you want for a penny, albums for a penny. You know what I mean? Oh, man, it was the good old days. Try to buy an album right now. It ain't going to cost you a penny. It's going to cost you about $25 and up for an album because vinyl is so rare now. And when they making today's music, they not pressing up vinyl. You know what I mean? But if they do make a vinyl, you're going to pay for it. All right, man. I got some vinyl. Y'all want to see some vinyl that I got? I'm gonna show y'all some vinyl real quick, just a little bit. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of vinyl real quick. Hold on, y'all. Got a little bit of vinyl for y'all. Check this ish out, just a little bit, cause I don't feel like I'm just grabbing some stuff that I got there. All right, y'all. Listen, just a little bit, cause I got a lot of vinyl, and this pal is not even the vault. Okay, this is some stuff, some vinyl that's not in the vinyl carts with this. All right, got some vinyl for y'all. Got some vinyl for y'all. I'll put them up. All right, and y'all tell me how y'all feel about these joints. All right, I got some vinyl. All right, what y'all think about that? Hey, y'all know who this is? Do y'all know who this is? I know Through a Hill knows. GH probably know. Uncle Cass knows. Who that is? Who that be? Miss Houston. Who that be? All right, cool. Yeah. Hold on, Unc. I got some more, and trust me, these is just loose joints that's around the record player. All right, y'all. This is lightweight stuff. I'm showing y'all all lightweight stuff. I got taste the honey. What y'all know? Yeah? Smash my like button. Coffee and Donuts for grown-ups. Sports Talk Network, baby. Huh? What y'all know? I'm going to see what y'all know. What y'all know, man? Listen. Hey, me putting a brand on this Coffee and Donuts for grown-ups. You understand what I'm saying? Wait a minute now. Hey, GH, they got us Philly cats messed up, baby. Here you go. I got some vinyl for y'all, Show y'all a little bit of vinyl. Yeah. I had a crush on her. You don't have to cry alone. Yeah, y'all got the crush, man. I'm about to turn the hat to the back. Oh, don't worry. I got hair. I ain't one of those guys who got the Sherman Hemsley joint where he ain't got no hair up top. No, I just got to get it done. Y'all ready for the next one? Lightweight. Just, some lightweight. Who is this? Oh, the genius. Yeah. Y'all see this? Y'all see it? Just a little bit. Give y'all a couple little things. Wait. Now, Uncle Cass, Through a Hill, Mr. Gumball V still in here. I know you're going to dig this one. Wait, before I pull it. Wait a minute. Before I let y'all see this next one. This is how serious this one is. Wait a minute now. Pause for the calls before I pull up this next cover, all right? Gotta take a sip for this next one. Y'all ready? Unc, you gonna love me for this one, Unc. Hey, what's up, man? We talking, we on the R&B Throwback Thursday, baby. Here you go. And I'm showing off a little bit of my albums without going in the crates. So everything I'm showing y'all is not even a part of the shit that's in the crates. I'm gonna have to show y'all the crates once I move, because I'm moving soon. So once I get settled in my new place, then I'm gonna show y'all some of the crates. But here it is. Y'all gonna understand why I had to take a puff of the donut, had to take a sip of the hazelnut. Y'all ain't ready for that. Hold up. Got a peek. I'm gonna give y'all a peek. Can you tell what it is? Can you tell me what it is already? Can you tell me? Huh? Y'all see it? I'm gonna show y'all the whole thing, but I'm bringing this up slow. All right? One of the greatest albums of all time, And some people even say this is one of the greatest albums this man ever made. Yes, I knew. See, Thrill Hill just seen the tip. Thrill Hill told me this ain't one of the baddest albums that Stevie made and one of the baddest albums of all time. Do y'all understand? Do y'all understand me? Do y'all understand the Crush Man? Do you understand? Y'all better like my chat up for this one. Y'all better be lighting that damn chat up for this one. Y'all should be lighting my chat up because these vinyls, y'all don't see vinyl no damn more. I don't know if you know about it or not. Light my chat up. Coffee ain't doing it for going up. We going out in style, baby. One of the greatest albums of all time. One of Stevie's best work out of all his genius work. Let's go to the next one. All right. I know Thrill Hill, Uncle Cass. Yeah. Gladys. Yeah. All right. Now, these ones, the reason why these albums that I'm showing y'all are not a part of the crate because these are albums that grandmom left for me. You know what I mean? I always had my own collection of music because being a DJ and all that, MC and all that. But grandma passed last year at 91 years old, and she said, it ain't much, but put this with your stuff. Never Gladys album. Yeah. So grandmom gave me these albums. She passed. It's been a year and a few months. Shout out to grandmom. But a couple of these albums I'm going to show you that I actually bought. Another Gladys. All right. I think this one was her best one. Neither one of us. I think this was her best album, in my opinion. I think this was their best work. Gladys Knight and Pitt, neither one of us album. Now, this one is a hip-hop joint, all right? It just happened to be in there. This is just happened to be a hip-hop joint because grandma did listen to some hip-hop and she did love LL Cool J. I made her get this. She loved Mama Said Knock You Out. Alrighty now. Okay. Back to the old school. Uncle Cass. Thrill Hill. I don't think anyone else is really going to understand. I don't think anyone else is going to understand. Y'all see the diversity. All right? All right? Okay? Now, for this next one, we talked about this group, Ja, and we really talked about this group Tuesday. We all did. And we was talking about the biopics that we wanted to see. Now, we unanimously said we need to see a Mary J joint. But for the group, there was two groups we said we really wanted to see. That was Jodeci, and the other group we said we wanted to see a movie on, which is a family. Talk to me now. Talk to me now. Talk to me now. We need a whole damn DeBarge movie. Okay. Now, for those who don't know, this young brother, this handsome young man, the oldest DeBarge brother, Bobby DeBarge, the master singer outside of Mama. This who L wanted to be like his brother. This is Bobby. This is Tommy, the two older brothers in DeBarge. And we know, we talked about Switch on Tuesday. Now, y'all didn't know. Remember Philip Ingram? All right, who sung on, he had some hits, and he sung on Secret Garden. Remember Philip Ingram? And I told you Philip Ingram, oldest brother, was in Switch. This is Philip Ingram's Big Brother. I mean, James Ingram. This is James Ingram, big brother. Y'all know James Ingram. This is his big brother, Philip. I told y'all, James Ingram had a brother in DeBarge and two other DeBarge. I told y'all, he had a brother. James DeBarge had a brother, a part of Switch. And of course, we all know the two elder brothers, the siblings out of DeBarge. Was a part of Switch. Mean, baby. Mean, look at them classics. Look at them classics. What you know about these songs? Huh? What y'all know? Move on to the next. Y'all playing around with me. This one is going to F y'all up. Y'all ready for this one? This is a disco album. Y'all going. This one is going to mess y'all up. And I'm gonna bring it this way. This is going to mess you up if you don't know music. You need me? Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. I don't give a damn. Music is music, baby. King, queen of the disco. The king and queen of the disco, respectfully, the king and the queen of the disco. F what you heard. Sylvester was that work. And see, I don't play around. Huh? Y'all ready for the next one? Yes, Sylvester was the truth. Now this is still my all-time crush if I ever get my hands on this lady. And I heard she like guys my age, you know what I mean? I heard this woman likes guys my age or our age. I still got a crush on this woman. I still, never mind. We'll talk about that on Thank Goodness It's Friday. Thank Goodness It's Freaky Friday. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. But man, my long time crush, I used to kiss all her album covers. Yes. I used to kiss every little album cover and picture. My baby. Woo! Everlasting love, baby. I'm gonna kiss it right now. You think, the fuck? Hey, forget what you said. It's my baby right here, man. Yo, I'm gonna kiss her again. That's my baby right here. Oh my gosh. Yo. Yeah. Now listen. This is in the wrong cover. This is in the wrong cover. So y'all gonna have to read. Hold on. It's in the wrong cover. So let me do it like this. Because it's not the right cover. It's not the right cover. So I'm taking it out of the cover. Love for love. We was talking about these men. I gotta find the album cover. I know I have it. This is the Whispers, baby. Love for love. We was talking about the Whispers. Hold on. I got a few more for y'all. GH said, hey, GH, you like older woman? I know you'll take that down. I'll take that ass down too, goddamn. What? God damn it. I had a crush on Shaka Khan since I was like 4 years old, man. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. I got a few more loose ones. All right. All right, here's a few more loose ones. I ain't gonna let y'all peek these joints yet. Hey, who that, Lala? Hey, Lala, don't be laughing at me. Smash the like button. I'm gonna go backwards. All right, I'm gonna give y'all. Hey, we was talking about these guys, too. And these is just all loose albums. I mean, I'm gonna dig in the crates one day, and yeah, y'all gonna love that. All right. Mr. Telephone, man, we talked about these guys now. These is the boys. You know, the best thing since the Jackson 5, the Jackson 5 2.0. People were saying these young fellas from the Roxborough projects in Massachusetts. Yeah, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. I don't care you like, if my aunt had a crush on Ralph, so she wrote her name next to Ralph. Yeah. These the loose joints. All right. This one, this is the actual cover, but they didn't put a picture on this one. This is the Mighty Commodores. You know, the night shift. You know, the Mighty Commodores. This is the single cover, I think. Yeah. The Commodores. Let me make sure y'all see that. All right. Night Shift album, baby. Well, the single. That's why I came. Some of the singles was pressed up with no picture. But the Night Shift, working on the night shift. Now I have Commodore's albums in the crates. Here we got another one. Oh. Now, the reason why this next one is not in the proper case, in the proper, what's the name? I got to let y'all know what it is. I'm going to take it out. Jackson 5 Christmas. The reason why it is not in the original goddamn album cover case, because me and the homies was playing around. And we took this Jackson 5 album to one of our practices. And yeah, we was cutting up the Jackson 5 Christmas album. Yeah, we was out of pocket. We was cutting and scratching on the Jackson's 5 Christmas album. That's why it's not in the goddamn original goddamn cover. I actually got in trouble for that, though. I got in trouble for that, y'all. Hold on. Yeah. I got in trouble for that. Alrighty now. This, y'all know nothing about this. Y'all know about this. Y'all knows nothing about this. Yeah, I got albums, man. Yeah. Ha. Good for you holiday people. Yeah. And don't get it twisted. Using this album for DJ purposes. For cutting and scratching purposes. Wilding out. Here's another one. See, the itch like this. Listen, I used to take these, I'm telling you, DJ battles and all that. We take stuff from off of these joints. Bam. All right. I'm tired of playing with y'all. They said this man got hot grits thrown on him. I ain't never seen no scars. Light my chat up for this man right here. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Think about it. Mr. Green. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Look. Old ass album cover, y'all. Look at that. Look at that old art and stuff, man. Yeah. I got to tighten that back up. Y'all know that's older than the mother. Oh, you know we was doing damage with this joint. I'll paste that back together. All right, next one it's a single cover. All right, little bit of hip hop. Yeah. Philly's own Steady B, Nasty Girl. Yeah. Shout out to my man Steady B, man. Steady B, Hilltop Hustlers and all that, you know. Yeah, Nasty Girls, which was a little hit for Pop Art Records. Pop Art Job Records. We'll talk about that another time. Y'all ready? I got some more heat for you. Ooh, hey, Through Hill, this is for you. Uncle Through Hill, this is for the OGs. These is for my old heads. This lady right here, y'all thought I was playing around, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, these just loose albums, you know. Miss Millie Jackson. Oh, yeah. Still caught up? Yes. Let's get it. Smash the like button, man. Let them know we built here on Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. Oh. Now, I know nobody's going to know This next one, besides Thrill Hill and maybe Uncle Cass, because I know I'm going over some people's heads. Now, y'all know, only the old heads. You gotta be 60 and above. King Curtis. King Curtis. Oh, King Curtis. Thrill Hill. King Curtis. I know y'all know about King Curtis. Huh? Hey, Unc, I know you and Mr. Thrill Hill. If Tommy Hill was here, y'all know about King Curtis, man. Yeah, all type of ish. I had a crush on this lady too. You know what I mean? This was my girl. Black Butterfly. Sell the moon waters. It's gonna take a miracle. Yes, it's gonna take a miracle to make me love someone new. 'Cause I'm crazy for you. Oh, silly of me to think that yeah, she was beautiful too, man. Look at that. Denise Williams is finer than a motherfucker too. Ooh, she was finer than a motherfucker, man. Silly of me. She had a voice of an angel. What we got? Uh-oh. Uncle Cash, you talk about these guys. I'm gonna have to put it close to the joint. You read that? Hold on. I take it out. Uncle Cass. Tommy Hill if he was in here. The Neville Brothers. Alright? Yeah, Yeah. The Neville Brothers. What y'all know? Yeah, y'all keep playing around. And this is shit that's not even part of the crate, man. Lightweight. Oh, there's another one. Oh. Woo! I don't know if y'all gonna know this next one. Huh? Y'all ready for this? I know my old school gonna know this beautiful lady. Yeah. Oh, Thrill Hill, talk to me now. Miss Candy Stanton, goddamn, yeah. Yeah, baby. Hey, Big Illy. Hey, my baby. Yeah. Big Illy, after this go off, we're going to put on the whispers and we're going to have a good old time, huh? Huh? What y'all know? Hey, Thrill Hill, they playing around with me. Ja, you see, hey, Ja, you're an old soul, Ja, yeah. Now, listen, goddamn, this next one, ooh. This next one right here, she's still, this next one right here, one of the best R&B female vocalists of all time. And this woman always had a bootay. And I say she was a part of the collection of MJ. And I ain't talking about Jordan. Y'all ready for my girl? Y'all ready for that little bow-legged look? I feel good. I feel good all over. You and I had lovers dream about. It's finally working out. Now for the fellas, why not turn it to the back? Ooh, we gotta turn to the back of this album called Miss Stephanie Mills. Oh, she can sing her ass off and that 70. Oh, she still look good. Ooh, I feel good all over. Take me home, Dorothy. Click my heels 3 times and we be in between the sheets like the Osley brothers. Do you understand what I said, goddamn Dorothy? Do you hear what I mean? Click your heels 3 times and we gonna be in between the sheets like the Osleys. Goddamn. Yes. Stand back, goddamn. What? Stop playing with me. The power of love. You know, let me do this before I pour this next one on you. Let me do this real quick. I know I know my man GH might be with this one too. All right. Stop playing with me. Huh? What y'all know about this guy? Huh? Colonel Abrams. Huh? Y'all know. Y'all know, Big Illy. What you know about Colonel Abrams, baby? Yeah, I got some shit for y'all. This is lightweight. Okay, when it comes to holiday albums, one of the best holiday albums ever by this man here. One of the best holiday albums, Christmas albums. No matter if you celebrate Christmas or not, this man was bad. Mr. Nat King Cole. Now, ladies, what y'all say y'all want? What from men? Besides money, ladies, what y'all want from men? Control. Yeah, you got the yeah. Her first successful album, because she had two before that didn't do much. But once she got the Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, this is where she blew up. This was the official start of Janis Jackson's music career, because she had two shortcomings until this album, until she hooked up with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Huh? This album was the ish. Huh? This album was the ish. I say her best album. I say this is the best album of all time. She had that ish on here. Y'all know it. She had that ish on here. She had that ish on here. Janet came with the hits. Oh, they came with the hits on this. Woo. Yeah. She definitely couldn't miss when she finally got that. That's when she really took off. Y'all ready? Y'all. Wait a minute now. This next album is really totally different from everyone else. I ain't gonna waste no time. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm gonna let that sit there for a second. Let that sit there for a second. If you know, you know. Uncle Cass, Thrill Hill. If you know, you know. Who that be? Who that be? Now, for the people who are wet behind the ears, this is my Mabel's. This is nothing but an album of this woman doing stand-up, cutting up. This is Mrs. Out of Order. As Doug Whiteside would say, out of order. You know, listen to comedy albums. This woman right here, my Mabel, y'all talking about Dirty Mouth? Woo! You want a copy? Yo, this lady was off the hook. Yes, indeed. CRUSHD. This next one, she's considered in so many people's minds the greatest female vocalist of all time. The On My Own single by Miss Patti LaBelle. Alright? And finally, last but not least of the loose albums, these are just sitting up under the record player. So this is the last one. And these few albums are not a part of the vault. Oh, go wake up. Go wake up, Auntie on. Go wake up, Mo. Go wake Auntie up. Time to put some Folgers in her cup. We understand now, right? You have to do it again. Now, it was just loose albums that wasn't a part of the DJ collection. How y'all like that? Did y'all like that? Did y'all honestly like that? How did y'all like the little, the little vinyl thing, Y'all like that? Cool. That's what's up. Hey, man, listen. This is what we do on here, baby. This is what we do on here. All right? I got a few more minutes, and we're going to shut down in another 10 minutes. And we're going to go right over to the No Duck Zone podcast. My brother, C-Man Ruffin. Yeah, so listen, man. This is what we do over here, y'all. Oh, man, listen. How y'all like this morning's segment? Let me know how y'all honestly like this morning's segment. Y'all like it? Let me know. If not, it don't have to be your favorite. But how y'all like this morning's segment? Everything good? Cool. Thank you. See, I love doing throwback. I love doing throwback on any topic or anything. Yeah, that's his nickname, C-Man Ruffin. We going right over there in a couple minutes. Yeah. Listen, y'all. I love music. I love sports. I love my people. I love peace. I love positivity. I love progress. I love honesty. I love integrity. I respect loyalty. All those things. And thank goodness we have music to get us through the things that we go through with our emotions and everything. Thank goodness we have music. Just imagine going through love and everything that we go through, relationships and everything, and there's no music. Music was never made. How would the world be? And we still had to deal with emotions and everything, and it was never no music. You ever thought about that? Just something out the box. Because I think about it all the time. Because we have our agreements and disagreements about music. We have our like and dislikes about different genres of music. But what's essential about music, it's not about, bobbing to the groove, dancing to the beat, shaking your ass to the rhythm. It's not about that. It's about getting the message out the music that you're listening to. That's what it's about. Because music have a whole lot of messages in it. And it has a message. Some positive, some negative. That's why you have to be selective about what you listen, what you put in your ear, what you allow in your ear. Because music, it's about emotion. It's about feelings. It's not just about a groove. So you listen to the right type of music. A lot of things, I learned a lot more from music than I learned in school. I learned things from music that they wouldn't even dare teach us in school. This is facts for me. But it was needed to be created. To what? Help people recognize what's going on in the world and what's going on around the world and around them and within them. All of us. So, and music has been a hero for a lot of people. And I just don't mean the people who want to making a comfortable living or a very, elite living off it. It has helped people. It helped people heal themselves. It helped people think more rash about things. It did help a whole lot of people. I'm not talking about the bad things that it did. But music got people through a whole lot of things. A lot of people are successful, not because they was musicians, but they was listening to music and they was searching for a certain message, and they got it. Because these musicians been teaching us more than our teachers ever did. But the thing is, did we all know this? Do we all know that? That's the question. Before we go, for example, Stevie Wonder, Earth, Wind & Fire, Ozzy Brothers, James Brown, Gil Scott-Heron, Stylistics, just a few that was sending messages, dropping gems. Curtis Mayfield, Isaac Hayes. They was the messengers. Did you get it? And definitely the entire jazz genre and jazz artists. It's not about the rhythm. It's not about the beat and the music. It's about the message. Donny Hathaway, yes. Thank you. Donny Hathaway's in the crates, a part of the DJ vault. Donny Hathaway. Donny Hathaway. The reason why Donny Hathaway is not with us is because what I basically was just talking about. If you know, you know. That's why I appreciate and I love music. Stevie, yes. Teachers, Marvin Gaye. I'm going to give y'all one that's going to throw y'all off. But some of y'all going to dig it. Don't get it twisted. That damn George Clinton, Parliament and Funkadelic, was dropping gems. Did you get the message? George Clinton, Parliament and Funkadelic, was dropping gems. Did you get the message? time, they was talking about the mothership. They was talking about the people in the world of Atlantis, which the northern continent really is Atlantis. He was almost your grandfather. Wow, amazing. Aqua Boogie. He was talking about the people of Atlantis. The city underwater. What? Dropping gems. Did you get the message, ladies and gentlemen? Dropping gems. But people looking at them like, oh, they all crazy. They all high. Did you get the message? I sure enough did. Was getting the message from a very young age. One nation under a damn groove. Understand, they was telling a story. They was telling history. They was telling a story about history is a story that somebody made up. Y'all wasn't getting the goddamn message. Earth, Wind, and Fire, definitely. Ozzy Brothers, definitely. Dropping gems. How much we would not know and have learned without music ever existing. G Fizzle, what's up, bro? Yeah, it's called His Story. There's no such thing as history. His story. Two different words. How his story is about you. Is about you. What he wants to say about you. His story ain't none of our stories. You get it? His story on who? He ain't telling a story on himself. He telling a story on us and everyone else. How one person get to be the narrator and the author of who the fuck someone is, where they came from, and all this. No way, no how. This needs to stop. I keep on telling y'all, words cast spells. History, no, say it slowly. His story. It don't say your tree, which is no word, your story. It don't say none of that. So how someone can tell a story about how they look at you and then tell you about you in his own, what? Well, let me tell y'all who y'all really are. You can't tell me shit. You didn't create me. So you can't tell me nothing about me or about we. When we gonna understand that as a people? Television, tell lies to your 6. You're damn right. You're 6, you're 12, you're 3, and you're damn 9. History, historical lie. All right, we there. All right, y'all, we closing out. We shutting down. We going over to the No Duck Zone podcast with my brother Clarence McClain. He's been off. He don't have much time to kick it with his buddy over there. And I really appreciate every single one of you guys that always come through. All the new subscribers, all the newcomers, keep on coming. I'm really feeling good. That's why I've been rolling. I'm really, this is the most that I ever liked coffee and donuts for grown-ups. That's why I'm doing it, because of you people. And I'm gonna keep pushing. And we gonna keep on doing our thing, baby. You understand what I'm saying? We live at 10:30, yes. And make sure after we leave C-Man Ruffin with the No Duck Zone podcast, go over to my brother, the Cam J Network, putting the hurt on all these fraudulent networks. Do you understand what I'm saying? I am Yoda, the Jedi Master, Crush, the Mickey Friggers legend, the Masters are ceremony. Thank you, Uncle. I appreciate all you guys' compliments. Shout out to Uncle Cass. Don't forget to take your ass to class. Make sure you get the ash off your skin when you go in. Always stay up to date on your boxing knowledge. No matter how much you already know and have learned, it's good to go refresh. So go over to Uncle Cass at 2 p.m. Also, salute to the entire chat. I love when I got a dope chat, man, and everybody knows what they talking about, and they can fall in with what's going on, and they appreciate it. You know what I mean? So shout out to everyone in the chat. GH, Uncle Cass, Lala D, my baby Big Illy, my brother Cam, my brother G Fizzle in the building. Mr. Gumbo was up in here. Mr. Thrill Hill was up in the building. That is my guy. We have my man Vima from Argentina coming through. My man Ja, the young old soul that's down with the get down and know how it goes down. Who else we had up in here? I'm going back up real quick. I don't want to miss anyone. I know a lot of people was watching. They just didn't jump in the chat. I know who y'all are. Mr. Gumbo, like I said, BC Corbin, my brother BC Corbin, of course. Quee, sis was in here. Hey, Quee, what's going on with you, sis? Appreciate you coming through, mans. Yeah. Brother Opulent LD in the building. My brother Juan, STN Strong Sports Talk Network. We working, baby. We working. Who else we got up in here before we get out of here? The Iceman was up in here. Iceman was up in here. Salute to Iceman. Iceman needed some assistance on his diarrhea situation. Hopefully we helped him out. Hopefully he feel better and he will come back again. My Wildcat, Josh Sanders. Vacay, they love that daggone voice, man. Vacay going, who that girl with that voice? How she look? Get up on out here. Okay, I think I covered everybody. If I didn't cover you in the chat, thank you very much. And to everybody that always chime in and don't chime in on to the chat, I really appreciate you guys. No matter where you at in here, if you're in the nosebleed area or way in the back, as long as you here on the best way to wake up is coffee and donuts in your cup. With me, Crush the Legend, a.k.a. Yoda, the Jedi Master, Mr. Reality. We out here, y'all. Go over to the No Duck Zone podcast with Clarence McLean, and I see you guys over there like right now. Get there. Peace.